Dr. Emily Harper stood in her office at Smith's Grove, the high-security psychiatric facility, glancing out the window as a storm raged. Lightning illuminated the dark sky, revealing the prison's stark walls. Beneath the unsettling calm, a palpable tension lurked, hinting at the night's impending chaos. As Emily sat at her desk, a sudden power outage plunged the facility into darkness. Monitors flickered off, alarms failed. Unwavering in his cell, Michael Myers awaited his moment. He'd studied every weakness, every oversight. Tonight he would escape, returning to the world in pursuit of an insidious vengeance. Miles away in Haddonfield, Sarah Jacobs tucked her daughter Lily into bed. The town seemed peaceful, but Sarah's family history cast a long, unspoken shadow. Survivors of Michael Myers' rampage decades ago, their connections to past horror remained buried under normalcy, attempting to forget the terror that marred their lineage. In her attic, Sarah found an old box of photographs and documents, family relics. Among them was a journal belonging to her grandmother, recalling the night she survived Michael Myers. As thunder rumbled outside, Sarah felt a sudden chill, reading about the man who had haunted her family's legacy. Back at Smith's Grove, Michael executed his plan. Using deceit and brute strength, he silenced guards and navigated the facility's dark corridors with lethal precision. The storm masked his escape. As he stepped into the night, rain soaked his mask, blending a sense of rebirth with his dark intentions. Emily discovered the breach. Her worst nightmare had come true. Michael Myers had escaped. Panic spread among the staff. She knew he would return to Haddonfield. The only way to stop him for good was buried in the past, entwined with the survivors' families. She had to warn them. Sarah received a call from Emily. "He's coming for you and your family," Emily warned urgently. Shocked and frightened, Sarah asked why. Emily explained there was a hidden connection between their families and Michael's bloodline, a dark secret that held the key to understanding his compulsion for vengeance. As Halloween night approached, Sarah gathered her family, explaining the danger they faced. Her husband Mark and her teenage son Jake struggled to process the reality of Michael Myers returning for them. The revelation of their hidden bloodline intensified the fear, bonding them in their shared terror and determination. Meanwhile, Michael prowled the streets of Haddonfield, targeting other descendants. Each life he took brought him closer to his ultimate goal. The town, once again gripped by fear, saw its residents fortifying their homes, unaware of the sinister legacy threading them all to the relentless killer. Emily arrived at Sarah's home, carrying old files and documents. Together they pored over the disturbing history, discovering that Sarah's great-grandmother had an illicit affair with Michael's grandfather. This forbidden connection fueled his twisted sense of vengeance, winding their fates together in an unbreakable cycle of blood and death. Michael's attacks grew more brazen. He now targeted Sarah's close relatives, eliminating them one by one. Their family tree, intertwined with his dark past, made each murder a grotesque homage to the horrors of old. The community realized they were all part of Michael's grim hunt and banded together. Sarah and her family traced their ancestral ties, leading them to an abandoned farmhouse on the town's outskirts, a relic of Michael's lineage. As they stepped inside, relics of the past greeted them: rusted tools, torn photographs, evidence of a history steeped in unspeakable horror. In the farmhouse, they found a hidden room with diaries, revealing the madness and violence that had plagued Michael's family for generations. Realizing they shared this monstrous legacy, Sarah vowed to end it. But the house felt alive with malevolence, as if Michael's presence transcended physical boundaries. As Sarah's family sought answers within their bloodline, Michael arrived at the farmhouse. The final confrontation loomed. Mark reinforced doors and windows, while Jake improvised defenses. Sarah, armed with newfound knowledge and determination, prepared mentally and physically for the inevitable clash with the evil tormenting her lineage. The night fell, and tension simmered. Michael moved silently through the shadows, relentlessly advancing toward the farmhouse. A sudden, horrifying attack shattered the calm. Through a combination of courage and desperation, the family fought off Michael, pushing back against the onslaught of his relentless, murderous fury. In a heart-stopping moment, Jake lured Michael into the attic. Sarah revealed an old journal passage that cursed their bloodline, an incantation the family used as a last resort. Chanting desperately, they ignited the curse, causing Michael to convulse in fury and pain, temporarily incapacitating the once unstoppable force. With Michael momentarily subdued, Sarah's family escaped the farmhouse, leaving Michael behind as it burned to the ground. They understood the battle may not be over, but the ancestral curse had been confronted, giving them a glimmer of hope to break free from the cycle of terror and vengeance. As dawn broke, the surviving family members embraced, scarred but resolute. They pledged to preserve their strength and protect one another. Emily, overwhelmed by the night's ordeal, vowed to further investigate and prevent such horrors from resurrecting. The town quietly began its healing, haunted yet hopeful. Months later, Sarah knelt at a small grave, reflecting on the lives lost and the dark secrets unearthed. Jake placed a single white rose beside her. Despite the lingering scars, they felt a strange peace. As they walked away, a shadow flitted among the trees, hinting that true evil never rests.